Airports may look simple, but behind the scenes, they hide rules and tricks that most travelers never notice. And missing them doesn't just waste your time. It can cost you money, comfort, and even your bag before the plane ever leaves the ground. Think about it. Passengers lose hours waiting in pointless lines, miss free upgrades that were right in front of them, or watch their luggage disappear, all because they don't know these hidden secrets. These aren't rumors. These are real strategies that smart flyers use every trip. And by the time we reach secret number 1, you'll wonder how you ever traveled without them. So don't skip ahead. Even one missed tip could mean paying triple for food, getting stuck barefoot at security, or ending up crushed into the worst seat on the plane. Before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join Flight Decoder, because this channel gives you real travel hacks. No fluff, just the secrets airlines hope you never discover. If you want to fly smarter, cheaper, and stress-free, you're in the right place. Let's start the countdown with number 15.
15. Airline compensation for delayed luggage. Lost or delayed luggage can ruin the start of any trip. You arrive at the airport, wait at the belt, and your bag simply doesn't come out. Most travelers just accept it and spend their own money on clothes and toiletries. But here's the truth, you don't always have to. If your bag is delayed for more than 24 hours, many airlines are required by law or policy to cover the cost of your essentials. This means things like a change of clothes, toiletries, or even chargers if you need them. Some airlines give a set daily allowance, while others reimburse you later when you submit receipts. The important thing is not to walk away empty-handed. Always go to the baggage desk right away and file a claim. Ask clearly about their delayed baggage allowance. Most people never do this, and airlines don't advertise it. It may not make up for the stress, but it can save you hundreds of dollars and make the wait much easier until your luggage finally catches up with you. 14. Luggage weight cheat. Duty-free bag hack. Almost every traveler has faced that stressful moment at the check-in counter. Your suitcase is weighed, and the screen flashes red, overweight. The staff is ready to charge you a hefty fee, sometimes more than the price of your ticket. But here's a little-known trick that frequent flyers quietly use. Most airlines treat duty-free shopping bags differently from regular carry-ons. If you're caught with extra weight, you can move some heavy items into a duty-free shopping bag. Whether it's electronics, shoes, or even books, once they're inside that bag, staff usually don't question it. They assume it came from the duty-free shop inside the airport. The reason is simple. Airports earn money from duty-free shopping, so airlines don't want to hassle passengers carrying them. As long as it looks like a duty-free bag, it often passes through without extra charges. This small hack can save you from paying ridiculous overweight fees and give you a smoother start to your trip. Just don't overstuff it. Keep it looking natural.
13. Free upgrades during check-in. Special occasions. Air travel usually feels routine. Long lines, cramped seats, and no surprises. But sometimes a simple conversation at the check-in counter can turn an ordinary flight into something unforgettable. Imagine you're traveling for your honeymoon, birthday, or even an anniversary trip. That moment is already special, but airlines sometimes make it better. If seats are available in business or first class, staff can offer complimentary upgrades to passengers celebrating something meaningful. The key is politeness and timing. Instead of demanding, just mention casually that it's your honeymoon or birthday and ask if any upgrades are possible. It doesn't always work, but when it does, you could go from a middle seat in economy to a wide leather chair with free meals and drinks, all without paying a cent. Many seasoned travelers quietly try this, and you'd be surprised how often it pays off. Even if you don't get a full upgrade, check-in staff may offer little perks like better seat choices, extra leg room, or priority boarding. It's a reminder that kindness and timing can sometimes unlock luxury that others paid thousands for.
12.
Free stopover trick. Most travelers think layovers are just wasted hours sitting in an airport lounge waiting for the next flight. But what if that layover could actually turn into a free vacation? Some airlines quietly allow passengers to add stopovers in their hub cities, often at no extra ticket cost. For example, Iceland Air lets you spend a few days in Reykjavik on your way to Europe or North America. Emirates offers stopovers in Dubai, sometimes even with hotel discounts or transfers included. Turkish Airlines has a similar program in Istanbul, and a few other carriers also provide these hidden perks. The best part? You don't have to pay more for your ticket. It's the same price as flying straight through, but instead of rushing, you get to explore an entirely new city. Some airlines even throw in extras like free hotel nights or guided tours if your layover is long enough. It's one of the smartest ways to stretch your travel experience, turning one trip into 2 destinations without breaking your budget. Most people rush past this option, but savvy travelers use it to unlock an extra adventure every time they fly.
11. Hidden city ticketing. Skip lagging. Not every cheap ticket takes you straight where you want to go. Sometimes the lowest price shows up when your city is just the layover, not the final destination. That's where hidden city ticketing comes in. Let's say you want to fly to Chicago, but tickets are expensive. Instead, you find a cheaper flight from New York to Denver with a layover in Chicago. You simply get off at Chicago and skip the last leg. That single trick can save you hundreds of dollars on certain routes. But here's the catch. You can't check any luggage because your bags will automatically continue to the final city on the ticket. And if airlines notice you doing this often, they could flag your account or even cancel your frequent flyer miles. Used sparingly, though, it's a powerful money saver that many seasoned travelers rely on. It's one of those loopholes airlines don't like to talk about because it takes advantage of how they price tickets. The trick is simple. 1 booking, 2 options. Either follow the airline's plan or step off early and save big. 10. Free hotel and meal trick during delays. Flight delays are frustrating, but what most travelers don't realize is that being stuck overnight can actually save you money. If your flight is canceled or delayed due to airline issues like maintenance problems or crew shortages, many airlines are required to cover your stay. This means free hotel rooms, meal vouchers, and sometimes even transport to and from the airport. The catch? They don't announce it. You have to walk up to the airline counter and ask directly. Most passengers end up paying out of pocket for food and hotels because they don't know this policy exists. Meanwhile, the people who ask walk away with a warm bed and dinner, all covered by the airline. Next time you're stuck overnight, don't reach for your credit card right away. Head straight to the counter and calmly ask if they're offering accommodation. Chances are they will. It's one of those hidden benefits airlines would rather you never discover, but once you know it, you'll never sleep on an airport bench again.
9. Oversold flights equals free cash or tickets. Ever notice the gate agent calling for volunteers before boarding? That's because airlines routinely sell more tickets than there are seats, betting that some passengers won't show up. But when everyone does show up, they need people to give up their spots, and that's where you win. If you volunteer, don't rush to accept the first offer. Airlines often start low, maybe $200 or a travel voucher. But as the clock ticks closer to boarding, those offers can climb fast, sometimes $800, $1,000, or even more depending on the route. In many cases, you'll also get a free hotel stay and meal vouchers if the next available flight isn't until the following day. What most travelers don't realize is that you're in control. As long as your schedule is flexible, you can walk away with a free vacation, extra flights, or serious cash just for waiting a few hours. So the next time your flight is oversold, don't see it as a problem, see it as an opportunity. 8. Hidden baggage handling secrets. Standing around the baggage carousel can feel like forever, especially after a long flight. But here's a little-known trick frequent travelers use to save time: The fragile tag. When you ask staff to mark your bag as fragile, something interesting happens. Those bags are usually loaded last onto the plane so they don't get crushed, and that means they're also the first ones unloaded. The result? Your suitcase often shows up earlier than everyone else's. It's not a guarantee, but more often than not, you'll be walking away while others are still waiting. And as a bonus, baggage handlers tend to treat fragile tag bags with a bit more care. So instead of standing at the carousel for half an hour, this simple request could get you out of the airport and on your way much faster. 7. Gate change awareness. One of the easiest ways to miss a flight isn't because of long security lines or traffic, it's because your gate quietly changed. Airports don't always announce it loudly, and by the time you notice, you could be sprinting across the terminal in panic. The fix is simple but powerful. Always use your Airlines app. Most apps send instant notifications if the gate changes, sometimes even before the big screen updates. Instead of trusting that one overhead announcement, let your phone be your early warning system. That way, you'll never be that passenger rushing through the airport at the last minute. It's a small habit, but it can save you from stress, sweat, and possibly missing your flight altogether. 6. Hidden Wi-Fi networks. We've all been there. You open your phone at the airport and the only Wi-Fi option wants you to pay a premium fee. But here's what frequent travelers know. Those pay-only networks aren't the only ones around. Airports often have staff-only or hidden networks that overlap into public areas. Sometimes the lounge Wi-Fi or even a nearby gate's free connection will reach further than you expect. Even airport restaurants and coffee shops usually have unlocked networks that cover more space than their seating area. Before pulling out your credit card, take a moment to scan for extra signals. Ask politely at a cafe or check which networks nearby lounges are using. Chances are you'll catch a free connection without paying a dime. It's a small habit, but it saves money and makes those long waits far less boring. 5. 24-hour rule. Have you ever booked a flight only to see a cheaper deal a few hours later? It feels frustrating, like you lost money the moment you clicked confirm. But here's a secret most travelers don't use. In the US, airlines are required by law to let you cancel or rebook your ticket for free within 24 hours of purchase. That means if the price drops or you change your mind, you can adjust without paying a penalty. It's like a built-in safety net for your wallet. Many people don't even realize this rule exists, and airlines certainly don't advertise it. So next time you book a ticket, keep an eye on prices for the next day. If a better deal comes along, grab it. No stress, no extra fees. This one rule alone can save you hundreds over time. 4. Reusable water bottle hack. Airport shops love selling water for $5 or $6 a bottle, and most travelers give in because they think there's no other choice. But the truth is, you don't need to spend a cent on water at airports. Here's the trick. Pack an empty, reusable water bottle in your carry-on. Security doesn't allow filled bottles, but empty ones are totally fine. Once you're through, look for hydration stations or hidden refill fountains near restrooms and gates. These stations are often overlooked, but they're there, clean, safe, and free. Some even have chilled or filtered options. This simple hack saves you money on every trip, keeps you hydrated, and even cuts down on plastic waste. It's one of the easiest ways to outsmart overpriced airport shops. 3. Global entry greater than TSA pre-check. Most travelers complain about waiting in long immigration lines after an international flight. Sometimes, the wait can stretch for hours, and that's the last thing you want after a long journey. Here's what many people don't realize. Instead of just buying TSA pre-check, you can apply for Global Entry. For almost the same cost, Global Entry not only gives you TSA pre-check for domestic flights, but also lets you breeze through immigration when flying back into the US. That means shorter security lines, less stress, and faster entry at customs. It's basically two benefits for the price of one. If you travel internationally even once or twice a year, Global Entry pays for itself with the time and hassle it saves. 2. Lounge access hack. Most people think airport lounges are only for first class or business travelers, but that's not the full story. Even economy passengers can often get in without paying for an expensive ticket. Many popular credit cards already include free lounge access as a hidden perk, but most travelers never use it. On top of that, some lounges sell day passes for as little as $25 to $30, which is often less than what you'd spend on food in the terminal. Here's another secret. If your flight is delayed or you've been rebooked, it's worth asking the airline desk. In many cases, they quietly hand out free lounge vouchers to passengers who complain politely. Inside, you'll find unlimited food and drinks, clean restrooms, Wi-Fi, charging stations, and even showers in some international hubs. Compare that to sitting on a hard chair at the gate while paying $20 for a sandwich and $6 for water. Once you've experienced the peace and comfort of a lounge, you'll never want to go back to waiting at the gate again.
1. Seat map trick. Have you ever checked in early only to find that all the good seats, like extra legroom or aisle seats, are already blocked? That's not an accident. Airlines often hold back these seats for last-minute passengers or higher-paying customers. But here's the secret. Many of those seats open up for free as the flight gets closer to departure. If you know where to look, you can grab them without paying extra. Tools like Expert Flyer or even the seat maps on your airline's app can alert you when those blocked seats suddenly become available. This means you could be sitting in an exit row with double the legroom while others paid hundreds more for this same comfort. The best part? It doesn't cost you a thing, just a little awareness and timing. Frequent flyers swear by this trick, and once you use it, you'll wonder why you ever settled for a middle seat again. This simple hack can turn a cramped, stressful flight into a comfortable one, all without spending an extra dollar. And that's why it's our #1 secret. Air travel in 2025 doesn't have to be expensive, stressful, or confusing if you know these secrets. Now you've got 15 of the best tricks that airlines hope you never figure out. But I want to hear from you. Which one surprised you the most? Was it the free stopover hack, the secret upgrades, or the seat map trick at #1? Drop your answer in the comments, because airlines definitely won't be sharing these with you. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe, because next week I'm exposing what really happens to your checked bags once they leave your hands. And trust me, you'll want to see it before your next flight.